Traveling as a runner can get tricky.
I'm almost on my low impact double threshold.
But at least I've figured out how to pack properly. And I'm gonna show you how to pack for your next running trip using just 12 items that all fit into a standard sized carry-on. Okay, well maybe that one's a little big. So the impetus for this video is that I'm going on a 5-day running trip in the French Alps near Chamonix, which is the home of UTMB, one of the most famous trail races in the world.
Oh wow, good luck.
Thanks, but I'm not running the race.
But you're running in Chamonix?
Near Chamonix.
What's near Chamonix? Isn't that deep in the mountains? What if you get lost?
Are you worried about me?
No, it's that there's such a thing as an insurance budget and you need to tell me these things before you book the...
Nah, you're worried.
No, for real. International insurance is bad enough, and then when you factor in the isolation fee, it makes it even more expensive, and we haven't even talked...
I get it. Okay, look, you're boring everybody. Can we talk about this later? Some people in life worry a lot, and since losing my suitcase in transit en route to a race once, which contained my running shoes, I've become one of those people. So I've figured out a way to pack for whether it's a running race, a training camp, or a running adventure of some sort without the need to check a bag. So let's start with the one item we can't get around, and that's shoes. So I've been caught packing way too many shoes before. It's hard to go on a trip and know exactly what you need. You have workout shoes that you want to bring, you might have racing shoes that you want, you might have training shoes. Before you know it, you have like 3 or 4 pairs and everyone's pissed off at you on the airplane and some of them are dangling from your bag. So in my case, I've come up with a 1-2 punch. The first is the ASICS Super Blast 2 Paris. The reason I chose this one is that it's good on an easy run and also on a workout. You want to look out for these shoes that are versatile and that can take you through multiple types of runs. My second pair of shoes is the New Balance Hierro X8. And this is a trail running shoe. I'm taking it because I'll be in the mountains. Now I have far less experience with trail and mountain running than I do with road running. So I chose to go with a model that seems pretty safe for me because I've worn a whole lot of New Balance in my life. And this is the indulgence that I encourage you to take, because even if you're only running on one type of terrain, see, I'll be running on road and mountain. If you're only running on road, it's still good to take 2 pairs because you want to alternate from day to day. So wear one of the pairs and then stash the other one in the bag. Okay, second on the list, Apple Watch Ultra 2. I think most people go on trips and they're tempted to bring a running watch and also an everyday watch. If you have a watch that does both pretty well, you can pack lighter. That's the case for the Apple Watch Ultra 2. We made a whole video about what we like about it. One of the things I really enjoy is that it is my everyday watch. I can get my work emails on there, I can communicate with people. If the point would be to disappear in the mountains completely, maybe I would go for a different approach, but if you do want to stay connected and also have a piece of equipment that can help you with safety and also GPS and everything you need out in the mountains, this is a good bet. And I mean, it doesn't have to be Apple Watch. Whichever watch makes you comfortable and makes you feel like you don't need to swap it out for something else in the middle of the day. So number 3 is where I think I save a lot of space, and that's with bringing just one running jacket. Now, my reasoning is, if you're wearing the running jacket, it's because it's cold. And if it's cold, you're not sweating too much in the jacket. Hopefully you're at a place that has a laundry machine. If you have to wash it once, that's good, but there's no need to bring 2 or 3 coats. And this jacket I'm bringing is the Core jacket by On. And I'm picking it because it's a lighter jacket, probably not the best if you're running in winter conditions, but for fall conditions, it's nice and light, makes you feel like you're actually not wearing much. And it also has a little pocket so you can store your valuables. Number 4, and here I am anticipating a couple chilly mornings, so I'm packing 2 pairs of running tights. So these ones are the Pace Pro by Sweat-wicking, which is not a brand we hear about very much in North America, but I managed to get my hand on a pair and they fit really well, really enjoy them. And the other pair is your classic Nike Aero Swift barcode looking tights that I just find are really comfortable. So tights are pretty foldable, so I can afford to pack 2 in my carry-on and still be in pretty good shape. I could pack 3, but I expect that there will be some type of laundry situation over there. And also I probably won't need tights every day. I'm guessing that some days will be too warm for them. So I'll be in good shape with 2. Number 5, shirts and shorts. I'm not gonna get fancy here. Shirts are shirts and shorts are shorts. Find some you like, pack them, fold them up into little rolls, and you'll be good. Now, a good rule of thumb for how many you should bring is take the amount of days that you're gone and divide that by 2. This again is expecting that there will be some type of laundry situation. Might be good to call in advance to see if you do have access to a laundry machine, because if you don't, then you have to pack more or run less. Pack more. Okay, number 6 is a nice sweat-wicking hat. Now, I'm a hat person just when I run, and I've made the mistake before of traveling with several non-sweat-wicking hats that are built with more material. It's not a good move. They are thick, they end up wet, they end up smelling, and they actually take up a lot of space in the carry-on. So leave those style hats at home if you're going on a running trip. A hat like this can be dried quite quickly, can fold really well. You'll save a whole lot more space than if you pack a lot of thick hats. Number 7 is one good pair of sunglasses. Now these are accessories that you don't need to double down on. Find a pair you like, pack that one and only that one, and you're good to go. Now, I used to make fun of people who wore sunglasses with this shape, like the Pit Viper style shades. And I try these ones on and they fit my face perfectly. And so I don't know what this says about me. But the good thing is, if there's a rave where I'm going, I could fit in. So sweet. Number 8 are good athletic socks. This is my second indulgence. There are shoes and now there are socks. I pack 2 pairs of socks per day, which is a lot. The thing is, socks get gross really quickly. If you start sweating, if you're walking in rain, you need to change them, and you can't be running in wet socks. And so I don't take any chances. I'm packing 10 pairs of socks for this trip. The thing is, they're small, they're very packable, so you won't even notice them. As for type, just make sure they're breathable and athletic. There is one kind of sock that I started wearing that I really like. They're made by Injinji, and they have separate little toe boxes. I don't know if you can see here. And that's kind of nice for me because my toes tend to rub together during long runs a little bit, and then I get blisters between my toes. Wow. And these socks actually help to separate my toes and prevent that. So I've been wearing these from time to time. I'll be packing them. Number 9 is a phone strap to fit on your arm. Now, those who know me might be surprised that I travel with this. I tend to be more of a minimalist style of runner. I don't like to carry many things on me when I run. I try to be in the moment, so I don't like having my phone on me. That changes a little bit when I'm on vacation or when I'm somewhere new. One, my own sense of direction isn't very good, and so it's nice to have the phone as a GPS if ever I need it. And 2, you are going somewhere new. You might get in trouble, you might get lost. It's good to have that other lifeline of safety with you. So I will not carry my phone in my hand. That's just not something I do when I run. I hate it. So a strap like this doesn't take much space in my luggage and comes in handy. Okay, number 10, not very glamorous, but an anti-chafing agent that might come in handy. Sometimes I travel with a tiny little stick of Body Glide. Today, what I have on me is the big heavy-duty classic tub of Vaseline. Now, I'm not a big chafer, but when it happens at home, it's easy for me to just go to my local drugstore and find an anti-chafing agent. If I'm traveling, it might not be so obvious to know where I could find one of these, so best to pack it. Number 11, almost forgot, chargers. Almost goes without saying. I have this nifty little block that has a port for an iPhone charger and an Apple Watch charger, so it comes as one unit. That's really nice, takes up almost no space. Bring a charger because one of the best parts of traveling and running is to try to get new Strava segments, and you're not getting new Strava segments if your watch dies halfway through your trip. So do not forget charger. Okay, before I get to number 12, you might think that I forgot to include a couple core items or elements on the list. Maybe a water bottle belt or a running vest or big massive headphones like these ones here. And I left them off for a reason. See, I like to use trips as a reminder of how little we actually need on ourselves in order to have a good run. Now, there are exceptions. With ultra running, you might want these accessories on you, but just for regular easy runs, you don't need that much, especially headphones. If you're someone who runs with music, give yourself a challenge to run without them and see if you can acquaint yourself with your surroundings a little bit more. You'll be fine. Just listen to Mr. Kipchoge.
It doesn't kill you, it will make you stronger.
I knew this guy read Nietzsche.
My favorite music is Kelly Clarkson.
Oh. Okay, finally, number 12. This might be more of a me thing, and you probably won't be packing one yourself, although you never know. It's a dash cam, because I want to get some footage of what it looks like to run in the Alps and make a video about it. So call this a leisure product. Maybe you can allow yourself one leisure product too. Thanks for listening to this comprehensive list of what to pack for a running trip. I don't think I missed anything, except maybe a book. Oh, and a laptop would be nice. Toothbrush. Forgot about the toothbrush. Oh, and a retainer. And eye drops. Oh, and contact lens. Oh. I'm gonna need a bigger bag.